to Horizon Zero Dawn. Hello, Astrid. I had to step away to refill my drink. So technically you did beat me here. But last time we completed the primary, or we delved into the primary Zero Dawn construction facility, which the Citadel of Sunfall would be constructed over which. However, we got caught. We're thrown into the Sun Ring. We're rescued by Silence, who apparently now knows how to override machines, and worked for the Eclipse for a time. But before we could really do any of that, Keyless mentioned that he sent a warband to go wipe out Lenora at the Sacred Lands. So we're gonna go take care of that.
That smell. The tree's on fire. The embrace.
Oh, hello.
The watchtower's burning, but I sent him a truck.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Come on, fire, do the work for me. Get out of the water. I love it when fire solves all of my problems. Just remember, kids, when in doubt, set it on fire. When it comes to corrupted machines. Oh boy, Deathbringers.
Oh, they're still surprised.
Shit. Damn it. Alright. Get those guys. That's right, you die. Fuck. Burn.
We have a problem!
Yeah, so do you. Alright. Fuck. Hello, Nugget. It's going good. We're in the North Sacred Lands trying to fight off an Eclipse invasion. Down you go.
The embrace, Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground. No bird song. I've never heard the embrace so quiet,
Wait, who went down?
so dead.
You did. God damn it.
This is it for you! Die, apostate!
Excuse me, the correct term is not apostate. It would be heathen. Because I never believed in your religion to begin with. If you're gonna, if you're gonna insult me, use the correct insult, please.
Look at this.
Well, at least the bridge is still standing. It's burned to fuck, but still. Love how they just stood there. It's like, oh, what's that? Thunk.
The eclipse smashed through. All right.
All right, light him on fire. Oh, Jesus. Son of a bitch! God, damn it! Just burn to death already. Ay. Oh boy, a T-Rex. Alright. Fucking hell.
More eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
Ah, come on. Oh yeah, I'm not alone.
Laurel and Sona, they're still alive.
Why? We did it!
Whew.
We did it. We only helped. I thought we would die.
Well, let me just go loot my kill here. Alright. Oh, that was annoying.
Seeker. The battle was lost until you came.
Well, that's because I'm the only one willing enough to pick up, you know, guns.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Well, I mean, you guys held up pretty well. Hey, come on.
You saved the tribe.
Apparently, I needed to talk to
Did
him
what
twice.
no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now,
Yeah.
this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
All right, how many survived?
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
So, as far as the Eclipse knows, their entire war party is dead, which is true. So they don't know how bad they actually injured the Nora. And while the Nora, all the civilians are okay, the Nora don't really have that much in the way of warriors anymore. Between the massacre at the Proving and the latest attack, I think they've lost 90% of their fighting force. Which, not good. So, hopefully we can, you know, negotiate with the Oseram and Avad's Karja to kind of be a buffer until the Nora can get back on their feet. Hi, Floof.
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
All right.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Yeah, Tyrus is the cool old lady. Lansra is the mean old lady. Landra's like, how dare they go into the mountain? It's only for us matriarchs. And Tyrus is like, if we don't let them in the mountain, we're all gonna fucking die. Shut up!
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
Alright, well,
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
at least one of them will
Sure.
be.
But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Alright.
It's the Seeker.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
What's up?
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Yeah, if you're a good sewer of fabrics, you should be a relatively good sewer of
You've come back.
other things.
The Seeker has returned.
It's Aloy!
Come.
What's up?
I brought Mother's spear with us.
Foolish woman.
Everything else we had to
You
leave
welcome
behind.
a curse.
Glad to see you have it.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss. Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
Lansra, I am going to smack you with the flat side of my spear.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the
Fire.
will of All Mother. Have you
That
returned to
too.
speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
We just told Lansra that she's below our pay grade.
Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sopan. You are clear to proceed.
Well, go on in.
To Aletheia, Cradle 9, Route 1.
Aletheia.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Alright. Let me see if there's a power cell in Okay, so there's not, and the one I'm missing is in the Grave Horde. Okay, we'll go back after this.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me?
Apparently.
So this was it.
Chamber B1001. Birthing log 3021 AP04. Tasking number 014856988F31 complete. Standing by.
Born.
But why?
Gestation 39B1. Gestation E9B1. Spawning phase complete. Correction. Partial reactivation. Standing by. Alert. Variable zygotes in storage equal sign 0. Graffiti on the walls.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
It's like a nursery or like a preschool play area. Well, I guess that's like a kindergarten classroom or something. Nursery EB1 or E9B1. Nurture phase tasking complete. Nutrient stores depleted.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Yeah, those are definitely kids. Lesson 557 6A.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
So apparently they were taught basic stuff.
So this is where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on! Let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back? If we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now. And take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here. And sleep. And remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave. And you will learn.
Huh. Well, I'm starting to see the beginnings of the new cultures, especially the Nora. All Mother Mountain probably was the mother multi-servitor. Kindergarten E9B1. Alert! Multiple system failures. Alert! Nutrient stores depleted.
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Okay, so clearly teenagers weren't supposed to be in here. Because the robots wouldn't let the teenagers, you know, be teenagers. Because they clearly saw them not as teenagers, but as children. What happened to Apollo?
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Something happened to
Welcome,
Apollo.
students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
Hello,
I had to
child.
dredge the pits of
My
the
name
world
is
looking for
Samina.
focuses to repair.
Today is a
And
big
here
day.
sat a troll,
Your first day of school.
enriching no one.
There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Silence, there's this thing called a bedside
Hello,
manner.
child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
All of these are
Apollo
just...
offline.
Okay, well. So it's gonna be the same down here too.
Hello, child.
Yeah, okay.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, Julian. Thank you for lurk.
Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Operations log. (2326) MR16 or March 16th, 1423 E9 inhabitants released. March 16th, 2326 1420 or 48 E9 cross check complete. And then E9 sealed. March 16th, 1450 E9 data archived. E9 operations suspended. August 26th, 3020 8:45 G prime order received. E9 runtime recommenced. G prime store query processed. Gestation order received. E9 initializing. Alert, G prime offline. Alert, E9 nutrients depleted. Alert, zygote banks depleted. Store file number LK1A1 4510 viable. Waking multi-servitor B123. Alert, multi-servitor B123 power malfunction. Multi-servitor B123 repair tasking. LKA1 or LK1A1 4510 processed. B1001 chamber repaired. LK1A1 4510 attached. Gestation initiated. E9 power save initiated. E9 runtime recommenced. Alert, G prime still offline. LK1A1 4510 viable. Waking multi-servitor B123. Alert. And this is now 3021 or April 4th, 3021. Alert, multi-servitor B123 power malfunction. Multi-servitor B123 repair tasking. April 4th, 3021, 0930 hours. LK1A1 4510 delivered. Accessing G prime instructions. Multi-servitor B23 or B123 transport tasking. E9B1 hatch unsealed. LK1A1 positioning successful. E9B1 hatch sealed. Alert, multi-servitor B123 power malfunction. E9 sealed. E9 operation suspended. If this is what talking about what I think it is, we have a time of birth for Aloy. April 4th, year 3021 at 9:30 a.m. local time. Site still. That Welcome, Cross. I don't know if you're on YouTube's. I clicked away for a second. Yeah, we're discovering our what happened with Eleuthia. Apparently Apollo malfunctioned for some reason. I don't know if we're gonna find out in this mission or if we find it out in a later mission. But yeah, Apollo didn't work. And the second generation of humanity was released without getting Apollo's knowledge. Why is here? Yeah. And between Twitch and YouTube, Twitch's chat interface is a lot easier for both chat and streamer. I just don't like how random it appears that you can get hit with or how random it appears TOS enforcement is. So, but you know. Hey, can I grab just some potions?
Identiscan malfunction. Present credentials.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
Oh, that's not good.
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean derangement?
Uh-oh.
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code huge shackles that hold it. That hold all of them in place. They are escaping. But to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Well, as Dr. Malcolm would say, life finds a way.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine.
A machine whose sole purpose was to save life.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Now, while Silence doesn't exactly have a bedside manner, I'm actually with him on this one. He kind of needed to be a jackass in order to snap Aloy out of her, existential crisis. It's like, I don't have a mom. You had two. Elizabeth Sobek, who is your genetic mother, and an AI whose sole purpose was to rebuild life on Earth. Technically, everyone on the planet now could be descendant from her. So, who cares? You have a world to save. Get to it.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Elufia 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
Come on. Okay.
This is
Gonna be interesting. And of course, Lanzer's the one that immediately goes, "Oh my god, she's actually a god!"
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Oh, Jesus.
All praise Aloy,
Hey, Sly.
anointed of the Nora. Up. All praise
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
So while not a diplomatic crash out, it's still kind of valid.
Go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
So yeah. I don't know if where you can find it, but there are data points that will show that the Nora stuck close to this breeding facility, Eleuthia 9, because they had an attachment to this place as, you know, their home. And they initially referred to the, for lack of a better term, mother robots there as their actual mothers, because they didn't know any better. Well, they didn't have any others, so. But over time and over the generations, that reverence shifted to the mountain itself, and that's how the religion of All-Mother came to be. The Karja came to be by people that came from Eleuthia 9 who desperately wanted to see the sun and the stars. And those people ventured forth after they were ejected because, you know, Eleuthia 9 ran out of food. And they went to they went out to find the place that was closest to the sun, which was, eventually they found it, a plateau in the middle of the desert, which would later become Meridian. I don't know about the cultural origins of the other tribes here, but the Nora and the Karja are the big ones.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yeah.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Well, there's Vigil, huh?
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
And Ross's daughter?
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Yeah, okay. But that's not what happened, was it?
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But he came back.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, what happened?
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaruland, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
So why was he made an
Why
outcast?
couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
Alright. Until you gave me to him.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirza, that's quite a story.
Well.
The Nora have
Hi,
suffered
Gio.
terrible losses,
Welcome to
Tirza.
stream.
What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
Alright, well.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Alright.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
Okay.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. if the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Yeah, let the poor dude have some time to process. Yeah.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
I wonder if he's gonna show up in Forbidden West as a bad guy. I'd love to take him on in a fight.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
More or less. Alright, so...
The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None of their deeds will live on in her memory.
So what we're gonna do next is, instead of heading to the Bitter Climb, we're actually going to go back to the Grave Horde. Which is here. Because apparently I forgot something. We also are going to need to eventually head to Pitchcliff again to do a side quest there.
For so much responsibility.
But how things are going to... The order and quests that we're going to do is... we're going to head back up to the Grave Horde, get that power cell that I apparently forgot. Then we're going to head to Pitchcliff, deal with Death from the Skies. Then we'll do the collectibles that we haven't gotten yet. Oh, I still need to return to the Hunter's Lodge. Oh, we need to do all that stuff. Okay. So there's a lot. We're going to do the side quests, and then we'll head up to the Bitter Climb. Then after the Bitter Climb, we'll do the Frozen Wilds
Snow
stuff.
haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Well. Excuse me.
This must be the pass O'Tor was talking about, with Banuk territory just above.
Am I not able to... get back into the Grave Horde? Oh, there it is.
A quick way down.
Alright, so this time I don't have to worry about fighting anybody. So we're just going to do a quick run through. to find the power cell. That way. Nope, okay. Okay. I did these. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up a map, because I forgot where it was. Collectibles. Armory. All right, well. Okay. Okay, so there's a door. in this one? Oh, so it was right here. Okay. Armory. Okay, so one of them... Maker's End? No, that's the one up top. Okay. So I grab that one. Huh. Okay, so I know I got Maker's End. I guess I missed one. The underground bunker. Where's that? It's in here? Because I know I got the one from All Mother Mountain as well. Okay, let's head there. Maybe I did forget this one. Well, hold on. Let me just double check something real quick. I wonder if it... I have a hunch. Maybe I already have all the ones so far. And I've already put it in. No, that wouldn't be right either. There. Well, let's check it out.
They're scanning for me.
Got that one.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. Sorry. It's been a while.
Hello, sir. Not really remastered. It's the PC version.
Okay.
I actually don't like the look of the remastered all that much.
Mary, full of grace.
I'm trying to find a power cell that I apparently missed. I really like Zero Dawn. And Forbidden West is just the continuation. It's okay now that you've defeated Hades. Now you gotta stop the terraforming system from going crazy by reestablishing Gaia. Oh, I got the metal flower. Okay, this is where we fell in. Okay. Gotta retrace our steps. Go through here. Go through here. Go up here. Down this way, go back up. There it is.
I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Director Evans, flash traffic from the USS. Subscription. I routed the message to your phone for your
Yay, power cell.
I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
All good things. Get that. Get that. From Director Evans to all. Subject, all good things. To all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Wichita salient has collapsed, and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. As I'm sure you'll understand, exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 2100 hours and remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those of us who'd rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours, and Nurse Chana will make other means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served at this post. It is important to bear in mind that our sacrifices were not in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now, I've been signing messages off as Director Evans. But I suppose we can dispense with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. Alright. And now, let's see here. Our last Power cell is going to be at the Bitter Climb, but before we do that, let's head back to Meridian real quick. Because we need to say hi to our thrush. Or not thrush, our hawk. We're the thrush.
Did you hear the one about the boar, the brazier, and the sun priest?
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, I work on their behalf. I'm especially interested in if you have...
Tell me more about
simple wood skull. He left the including trade. You ready?
Alright, so we can trade that one and that one.
Come on back if I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
So why am I why? Why would I want these?
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Oseram influence.
Dervahl stormed the palace and still he lives?
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you.
I don't know, the only one savage
She has
one here is
fulfilled the
you.
requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all. She did save his life, but I'm sure he'll listen to your prejudice over his own common sense. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it will bring ruin to the lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Sure, why not?
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Yeah, okay. Deadliest game. Oh boy, I get to do Thunderjaw and Stormbird trophies now. Modifications, get rid of that. Oh. Whatever. Alright, let's get rid of those. I'll just leave this there.
This is a good day.
Technically, it's night.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A Thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
Alright.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
And family?
How did your family come to be members of the lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry.
And the Sun
What
Ring?
happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
So, what now?
Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Eric.
Alright, well. Before we do that. Let's see how much time. Before we hunt down a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw, we're actually gonna head up here. Yeah, Usarak. After we're done with with Zero Dawn, we are gonna go into Forbidden West. So that's why the archive playlist for this just says Horizon. Down you go.
What made these Glinthawks attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Ba-ba-da-ba-do. What's up?
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where do you come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He was worried you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
Do you think the Nora would have technology?
Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Carja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Carja have been leaving scrap around.
Here? Never. If a Carja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Okay.
Why do you think the Carja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Carja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Carja at the other end.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me. Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthawks to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Damn that fool. That bung. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
Alright, well, I'll investigate.
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Carja is behind all this.
Alright. So, investigate Pitchcliff. Looks like there is a lure here.
Turn off! Turn off!
Hi.
What are you doing?
By the sun, it won't turn off!
Then hit it!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on. I scrounged it from an old workshop.
There, it's off now.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
Alright.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes. I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb even in my best years, but I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world, as we, in our ignorance, go about our daily...
Your point?
I love how Aloy
No, I didn't see another device.
has had enough of his
One
bullshit.
could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
All right, and the
Did
Glenhawks.
you know this whole time that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
Beheaded.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess.
All right. So we need to go up here. So let's just go ahead and fast travel there. We'll probably have to fight a Stormbird. Because I think this is a Stormbird site. Yeah, you stay put. Don't make me shoot you full of arrows. That's right, run. All right. Who's attacking me now? Okay, campfire discovered.
Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
Oh, there's climbing rocks. Excuse me. Yeet. What? Supply crate. Jump. Jump and go. Calm down. Alright. Freeze Bella back, okay.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
There you go.
This will do nicely. Lord brought that Stormbird here. If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
Or, you know, I can just attack the Stormbird.
It's heavy. What's
Get down here. on. Attack. And down you go.
Find and disable any lures.
Oh, and we got our Stormbird trophy. Alright, now let's take out the lures. And let's put our blast sling back, or adept sling, whatever.
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop. Sir Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Tattered letter. Dearest cogs and puppets, you miserable bungs have failed to find me. Again. Your attempts to capture me would make me laugh if I weren't so busy running circles around you and your so-called intelligence gathering. Just give you up. Or better yet, kill yourselves and save me the effort, you worthless slags. Never yours, Dervahl. Well, joke's on him. He's currently, awaiting transport back to the claim. Because, Aloy and Aaron managed to capture him. So have fun with that, Dervahl.
We'd still be fighting for our lives if someone hadn't stepped in.
Alright.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
Yay! Now let's go take out a Thunderjaw, and then we can call it a stream. Okay, so Thunderjaws can be spawned in there. Oh, and there's one right there. Okay. Travel! Down you go. Okay, let's head back to Meridian real quick. We'll hand off the trophies and we'll call it a stream.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
Alright.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
Did you get the ending? Not yet. We're ways from finishing the story.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Not yet.
I sure don't. Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs. No Assis either. Maybe Lagan knows where they are.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well. Oh,
farmhouse.
I saw some outlanders.
No, there's not.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhand.
Because of...
Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right. They've gone southeast, headed for the spear shafts.
I'll explain.
You better hurry.
Okay, so the reason why there are no farm animals or larger animals, anything larger than a fox, is because, well, Apollo failed to function. So the program was halted, and people were ejected out of the cradle facilities once the food storage was depleted. And because they couldn't access Apollo, the next stage for animal cloning never was accomplished. So Artemis never got past the introductory levels, or animals. Had Apollo not been offline, humanity would have been able to take over and activate Artemis's next phase. But that never happened. How do they eat meat? Boar. There's boar, there's turkey, there's foxes, there's raccoons. There's animals. There's just nothing cattle-sized. So, meat would be a delicacy. Also, Artemis is constantly, cloning these species to keep the population up. So, there's a lot more of them available. But yeah, the majority of their nutrition probably comes from agriculture. Well, the reason why Artemis wasn't allowed to clone the bigger animals was basically it was to give humanity a chance to establish themselves before, you know, they quote unquote increase the difficulty of outside. So right now, civilization is still playing on essentially World 1. Level 1, more or less. Where is the frickin' campfire? There it is. It's a protein. That we do. Guess wild boar. Yeah, the wild boars are fairly large. Anyway, that will be it for now. Later this evening, we'll be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. We're gonna go into the latest title update quest line that will eventually end in Gog Mazios. Then tomorrow, I've got a poll up in the Discord for a bonus morning stream. Currently, 2 people have voted. The choices are Dragon Age Awakening, Batman Arkham Knight, The Witcher 3, and Baldur's Gate 3. That will be available till probably like 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon, we'll be doing more Joint Assault with the showcase. Friday, we'll be doing Dragon Age Awakening and Arkham Knight. Saturday will be Witcher 3. Sunday, Baldur's Gate 3. And next Monday will be Final Fantasy IX. That's right. And then next Wednesday in Horizon Zero Dawn, we will finish up the Hunter's Lodge side quest by fighting Red Maw. Then, with that settled, we will head up toward the Bitter Climb to find out what happened at Gaia Prime. And with that last power cell that we'll find there, we'll head back over here to the bunker and finally earn the right to wield the Shield Weaver. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. I will see you guys in a couple hours with Monster Hunter World. Or, not World, Wilds. Take care, everybody.